good. Got everything else set up. Okay then. Welcome back to Solidworks practice and tutorials. Right now, I'm just basically trying to do mirror features and then fillets on these two certain parts. I have the parts ready to go in the picture area with the dimensions and everything else set to go. So let's go begin. First thing we're gonna do is open up your new parts. So we're gonna go into that one. Then we get to the documents. We're gonna go select the part only. That's it. We will do the other two later on. Don't worry about the background. That's my alarm. And hopefully the music doesn't catch up this one too as well, because if it does, oh man, I'm gonna get monetized for that because of the it's not supposed to be music in the background. I think I'll just turn that a little bit more. Help me concentrate and focus more toward the design that I'm trying to do right now. So again, it's gonna take a while for it to actually open up once you open your part, because it has to render through everything else and set everything else in the settings. So bear with me. Oh, excuse me. I am drinking my soda, toilet Twisha, which is the AHA. I'm trying to speak to drinking the sparkling water, trying to stay healthy from my side, which is not that bad. It's getting there slowly and steady, but I don't know what's my weight is because I'm afraid of that. Come on, hold up. Yeah, it's gonna take a while first for a second. Let me go check something first before it loads, and that's it. I'll get going. I am back, and that is not the right background. I'm going to change that one to a plain white. I'm going to go to the settings and then refix that one. Because that way you will see the fonts in the background rather than see the blue fonts. Okay, let's go to the background. There we go, scenes. Let's go into that one. Then, there we go. Basic scene. Oops, okay. And all the way down here, this is the one I love it. The one with the backdrops to the room 2, so that way you can actually see the whole background. Not even that much of in depth, but just the right tone to actually see everything else. So let's continue right now. So our first one we're gonna do is this swivel base right now. So this one we're going to use the mirror feature, and basically just a simple approach at the bottom. You have to like visualize your part, what it looks like. So right now at the bottom, we're just gonna do rectangular shape. We know it's gonna be in millimeters. That's our units. We have a few fillets, so I think we can actually fix that one once we made a triangle from here. We're just gonna make a triangle from here, just straight ahead. That will fill it right away. And then that's it. So I think we're gonna do mirror features too as well. So let's go begin. So we could go down here to inches, pounds, and seconds. Go to millimeters to grams. That's our units. It'll render through. Okay, let's go to sketch. Sketch that one. Let's go to top view. And now rectangular, we're gonna go use the center rectangle. We're gonna choose that one. Bring it out here. Bring it up. I think we could just do 2 parts right now because of the video is like really lagging when I try to upload this on the YouTube. I did it before. It does take a long time for it to like render through it, and it has to like go through background. So that's one of the big problems. I kind of like don't want to risk that one. So 50 and 175. Let's click over here. Okay, we're gonna use our smart dimension. Click the side of the line here, so it's gonna be 50. It's gonna take a while. There we go. And 175. Enter. There we go. And don't worry, these are just gonna be like simple step-by-step process, and also it's gonna be a fast run too as well. So don't worry, you can actually rewind it and then recheck again over and over, and see my steps going little by little at a time. And you'll see the movements right away on the YouTube tutorial. So next one we're gonna do is the circles. So that's why our next one is gonna be about 16 by 25. So it's gonna be center at 25, but it's gonna be around 16. Okay. So we use our point. Okay, you go to the center of 50, which is gonna be 25. Click right there. Then our dimension from here to the point to the wall or to the line is gonna be 16. So type in 16. There we go. And the next one we're gonna do, let's check that out, is center line. So we use the one with the dash line, and we'll go to the middle right here of this rectangle. We don't have to worry about the dimension and everything else. We're just gonna make the center line for the mirror features, which I'm gonna show you right now. The next one. Whoops, one. There we go. Our circle is gonna be about 12 radius or diameter. So we're gonna choose our circle, click this point, and bring it out here. Smart dimension, click that one. And our diameter is going to be 12. So in 12, enter. There we go. So we can do the same process over here, but in engineering, it's going to take a long time. It's going to be time management, and it's going to take it's going to be wasting the time. So what we're going to do is another feature. We're going to use this mirror entity. Mirror entities. We're going to try to mirror this one onto the opposite side with perfect. It has to be symmetric, with the same measurements and the same shape. So mirrors to entity is going to be the circle right here. We got arc 1, so that's already been highlighted blue. Mirror about, we can click onto that one until it turns blue right here. Mirror about is going to be the line that we created for the center line. So that way it'll start mirror the part right away. So as an example right now, your circle went to the other side, it turns highlight yellow. That means that's your new existing circle right there that's being created. So once you're done with it, you'll see a little check mark on your mouse above the icon. You click on your right, and there we go. Alright then, now we can do is exit sketch. Let's go pan it, or extrude upward into a 3D dimensional part. So we'll go to features, extrude base or boss. There we go. And it'll automatically select it for you, so that's good news. What's our thickness, the other hand, is the question. The thickness is going to be about 6 or 9. Looks like 6. I have to go try that. So let's go type in 6. Enter. Let's go check our photo. Looks okay. That should be fine. Looks like 6 or 9. Either way, vice versa. Whatever the thickness scale works for you. So it's kind of like a millimeters differences onto it. Okay, there we go. Now the interesting part right here. So we want to mirror the we want to do this part right here, but we don't want to do this the long road of making another part on this side. So we can actually do the sketch onto the side of this wall, which is good. Create the sketch on this side, and then extrude this one right on this side. But we don't want to waste our time going the other side of the part. So what we can do is go to reference geometry, click right there, click our planes, and this one you gotta do is select these two walls. What this reference geometry means that you're just selecting the different type of planes and you're making a new plane. So we have the top, bottom, left, right, back, and front planes. But right now, we're going to create a existing plane off of any different type of surface that we want to create, or a different type of face area that's going to be exist in that spatial area. So for example, I want to make a center middle, or I want to put a middle, or I want to put a plane in the middle of this part right here. So to do that, you got to use the reference geometry plane, and you have these 3 options. So we have the first reference. Right, click on this wall right here. Make sure to highlight the entire rectangle. If you accidentally go on this line, it'll make a obscure shape right away, so it'll make it like an angle. So we gotta select this face right here. Make sure to highlight orange. There we go. And then you go to the opposite direction, opposite side. Click this rectangle right here. There you go. And now we have a plane in the middle right here. But in any cases, if you want to do the other direction, which is using the plane faces, which has already been existing right there, you can actually go up here to hide and show icons. There's a plane icon right here, or the primary planes, and you have this feature right here. Most of the time, these will actually move yourself or move it manually. So you can actually move these guys the same thing as a plane one. That way you can actually do that on Tuesday. It's easy process and easy shortcut. Right now, we're just going to use the ones for the geometry reference or reference geometry just for practice. That way you guys know the difference between the planes of the primary ones and the planes that you're doing existing ones. So we're going to learn both of them right now. Well, actually, there's both ways you can do it. Not learn both of them. What am I saying? Okay, there we go. Now we go to sketch. Sketch this right here. Now what we're going to do is sketch onto this wall right here. Why we got to choose that wall? Because on your part is on against this this space right here. And then or for us to mirror the other side, we got to have a existing plane to actually mirror that one, to use the features for that. So I'll show you that one right away. Okay, so let's go do our part. Let's go to the front view. Now this one we're going to do is the circles. We're going to do, actually, where is our height for that one? Okay, right here is going to be 28 from the base that's on top to the center line. So it's going to be 28. And our center is going to be straight in the middle. So we'll do 50 first. Let's go use the point. Go to the origin and onto the base, which is already existing right now. So we can go bring that up. Smart dimension. Click on the point and onto the top of the base right here to the center. Bring it this way. It's going to be 25. Let's go check again. Double check. Oh, 28. Sorry. Luckily, we double check. 28. There we go. Click our circle. Our circle from the diameter is going to be 50. We're going to go bring this out to close to 25, or roughly around the 20 areas. Use the smart dimension. Click onto this one. And it'll bring up our diameter. Click onto it and type in 50. Enter. There we go. Now we got our 50 from here. We're set to go to do the exterior design. So the next one we're going to do is figure out where our angle is. So this angle right here is going to be tangent onto the circle. So we have to worry about it, because if you tangent onto this arc and onto the line, it means that it's perfectly, the lines actually against the surface of the circle or the arc. And the arc has certain lines that is on there, and then that way it'll perfectly align onto it on top of right away. So hopefully that makes sense. So that way you have a clear, smooth line or continuation of the surface of it. Okay, so we know our length is going to be about 32 from this end of the point to that end. So we can go do that one with the point. So it's going to be 32. Bring it around here. And it's going to be the same thing on the opposite side. So we'll have to worry about that. So click that point and the corner of this one right here. And the corner right there. If it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, okay, go to the point, make another secondary point right here. That way we'll get our smart dimension ready to go. So from here to here, and it's going to be about 32. Hopefully it doesn't move. There we go. Okay, we're good right there. 32. We're going to use our line from here. Click at the point, and then we're going to make our tangent. So you'll see an icon right away that changes it. So look at the pencil. There's going to be no icon that's showing. But once we get to the arc or get to the circle, you'll see a icon pop up. So you have different type of icons. You have one that's a bit more perpendicular, and then there's another one. That's the one we're looking for. Is going to be a tangent, has a line and a circle on it. So we're going to choose that one. Right now it's perfectly perpendicular and tangent. So we click onto it. So we're good. Escape. To press escape, it's going to be on your keyboard, top left corner. So it'll be the ESC. So that'll be your escape so that you can cancel out the command right away. So now I'm going to go to the line again. Then I'm going to click at this dot right here and go to the middle right of this one right here. And that's it. That's all we do. Escape. Now we're going to choose the center line. Bring that heading line right there. So now we're going to do the mirror feature. Click our mirror. And then the entities to mirror, which is these two lines. So it'll be this one and this one. And there we go. Mirror about is going to be the center. Click that one. And once you see the lines already been established, click OK. And now one more is going to be trim entities. So we're going to trim this circle right here. For the trim, you'll notice that if you hold your left mouse button, hold it down, just don't let go of it, you'll see a gray line sketch, a freehand sketch. That one indicates that your that one trim is following it. So think of it as a scissors that's following you on this gray line, and you go to the sketch that you want to trim off. So for example, this circle, trim that off, and that's it. And once you're done, let go of it. And now this should automatically turn gray right here. So that'll make our in-depth shape right away. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're done. Don't have to worry about anything else. Now we can actually do the extruder. So we're going to sketch it or exit. Go to features, extrude base, and it's going to automatically select that one. We want to switch around the position because right now it's on the outside of the base. Switch it around. There we go. Now we're on blind. We need to know what the thickness of the base is. So we'll go to that one. We thought it was going to be about 12 millimeters, but that's from this base to the exterior of this circle right here. Right now we could choose the 9 millimeter thickness. That's the true base. So right now we're at 6. We can type in 9, enter, and there we go. And we got to press check. Okay, and we're good. Now we got our shape right here. So now what I'm going to do next is to do another sketch again. Click on the surface of this wall. Go to front view. There we go. Now we can actually either do circle or the point. The point is just a guidance or a place that you want to set your true dimension, or you can actually do the circle if you're able to do the second hand controls to actually activate it. So if I do the circle, go on top of this arc, and it'll automatically give me the center line of this area right here. So I'm gonna click onto it right there. Blah. Click it right there. Expand it outward. We're gonna check our dimension for the circle. That's going to be 25 diameter, so we know what that one is. So we could go onto that one. Smart dimension. Click this one. Bring it out. It's going to be about 25. Enter. There we go. Now we got our circle right here. Oh, wait. Actually, let's give it a shot. Don't have to worry about that. Actually, we do, but it should have been another way around because I was thinking that I could have done the bigger circle. Actually, I think we can still do it now. Let's see. Let's go back to front view. Don't worry, we're still gonna put that circle right there. I'm just gonna change this one right now. Control Z to undo it. Restart over again. Go back to the circle again. Arc. Go back to the center. Bring it out here to the outside diameter of the arc. That would be perfectly 50 millimeters. Check it. There we go. Next one we're gonna do is exit. Go to features, extrude it, and we're gonna extrude it outward. Our exterior of it is going to be 12 and 9. We do our calculation, it's going to be 3, or we go over here. What we can do is type in 12 minus 9, enter, that'll give us 3. So either way, you can do it by calculator, or you can do it on Solidworks that has a input calculator onto here. So that way you have to like struggle with the calculator, but you can do it on here. That'll be way much faster, and it'll actually input the information for you onto here. So it's good. Let's go to sketch. Go to the top of the surface right here of this circle that we made that has existed. Let's go to the front view. Go to the circle. And then we can actually do the entire radius, which is a secondary hand. I did not click anything else yet because that way you just go on top of it. It'll just hover on top. It'll highlight the entire orange of the exterior line. We go to the center, click it, and then we bring out our radius, and our radius before was 25. So bring that one up here. Type in 25, enter. There we go. Check it. And we are good. Exit. Go to features. Actually, not extruded base. Let's go do extruded cut. So right now, we're just going to cut through the hole into it. Right now, we can go from blind to through all. we don't have to worry about the measurements. We're just gonna go through all. It'll just automatically go through over here on this side right away. Or you can just go to up to next. So what you can do is just have this circle go from here, this plane, go to the opposite side of this plane as well. So we're good to go. Check it, and there you go. Now you have a circle in this piece right here. So now last one's gonna be our arc, which is this little guy right here. Our arc right there is gonna be about 9 radius. So we're gonna choose our fillet. Our fillet's gonna be up this icon. We click onto the fillet, and we're gonna type in 9. It's gotta be symmetric, yes. And then we're gonna click this icon right here. So it'll be highlighted on one line only. If you accidentally go on this top of the surface, it's not gonna work out. It's gonna highlight the entire, or it's gonna fill it the entire lines out here. So we're just gonna click onto this only. Just go into one line. That's it. Click it. Once I highlight orange, and there you go. Now it should render through. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Since it's already on there, click that one, and there we go. And now we check it, and we are good. Now we can do the same process over on that side. Like again, it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna take a long time because we have so many sketches that's onto here and also features. But we can do a shortcut, which is the mirror feature, which is the good news right now. So we have mirrors to face and plane, features to mirrors. We have these features. So the first one, what it means by face and plane is gonna be this guy right here. We made our plane, or it could be on the face of a surface right here. So it could be that one. But right now we got use the plane one that we made that has already existed. Then features to mirror, it's gonna be, it's already highlight the arc, but we want the circle, the entire radius, the entire base, and it should automatically select the whole thing. So now you have an entire sketch on this side. So once everything else is mirrored on this side with the same features, then you can press OK. And it should automatically, whoops, see? You have to be careful on these ones right away too as well. It's kind of tricky. So I'm gonna go back into this one, re-edit it out. We forgot about this guy right here, this little inside arc. There we go. Check it, and it should automatically select the whole thing. There we go. Now we made a part now. Okay. If there's any comments or any questions about this one or how I progressed through this part, let me know down in the comments and then I'll respond. Okay, next one. Let's go to the second part. Let's go to new document, go to part, click onto that one. Oh boy, I need to change the face of these ones. There we go. So now we're done with this picture right here. I'm gonna exit this out. Now we get to this other part right here. So this one, we'll see how this goes. We're gonna use the fillet to actually fillet these ones, except for one right here. This will be the slot. I'll show you how to do that one. This one's just basically a simple rectangle, but with the fillets on the sides. So we'll just do that one. And the rest should be basic. That's it. So we're gonna have our units gonna be about in millimeters. Sorry. So it's gonna be in millimeters. Change our units down here below. Now it's already mirror or millimeters. Let's go to sketch this out, and we're gonna do a top plane because again we see the part, it's already in the top view, so that'll be easier. We're gonna choose our rectangle, click the center and go expand outward. Smart dimension. Click this longer length. That's what it was, length. Yep. And then type in 100 millimeters. Type in 100. Enter. There we go. Then we're gonna do one more on this side, and I believe that one was 60. Okay. Close. So close. Type in 60. Enter, and it should make that one dimension right away. Let's go to this right here. Now for this one, it doesn't give us where the radius is, but it will give us this guy right here. This will say radius from here to here. So I'm assuming that's where it's at. So let's go try that. So once we're still on the sketch mode right here, we didn't exit out. We're going to go to here, which is the fillet. Click on that one. We have entities as fillet, and then our millimeters was 15. So having 15, enter. And then we can go out here, click on this corner right here. So your corner will create a second hand that will be a orange dot, and it will create another sketch view or a sample what's going to look like on the fillet. So we can click onto that one. So we got it, and that's our fillet. Then there's another way you can do it. If you're unable to accomplish this dot right here, if it can't automatically do that, don't worry. You can just click on the line from here and click this line from here. And there you go. It's still the same function. Just either way, if it works. If it doesn't work on your mouse or anything else that you can't get to this point, don't worry. Just use the line to line, and that's it. So I'm going to do it again. Here's the point. Just go on top of it. It'll turn orange. Or use the line, which is this line and this line, and it'll automatically create a fillet. Check it. And there we go. Now we got our component base, or we got our base ready to go. I want to start with these 4 right here, but no, give me an example right here. I think I'll show you guys another tutorial or another trick for that one. So let's go try that one. Let's see. So I'm gonna exit sketch. Let's go to features, extrude base. Our base or the thickness is gonna be about 10 millimeters. So our 10 millimeters right here. So we check that, and we're good. Now we can do the open slot on the side right here. We saw that little square. So we go to sketch, sketch this one, go on the surface right here, and let's go to the front view. Yay, got that right. So now this one's gonna be about 5 by 35. So we're gonna use the center rectangle for now. I'll show you an example of why. So it's gonna bring this out here to 35, and it's gonna be 5 right here. Smart dimension, but our 5 is gonna be the entire length because we used a center to corner. So the length is gonna be okay, but our width is gonna be different. We think it's gonna be 5, but it's gonna be a skinny, narrow slot. For that one, for this one, since we use the center to corner, we have to times twice the length of it. So our middle one's okay, so that's our length, so that's good news. But the one for this, the width, is gonna be twice as much because you're going one above this direction and you're going one from this direction right here. So they're both symmetric at the same time with the shape. So what I'm gonna do is do 10 or 5 times 2, enter, that's gonna be 10. So now we have 5 from here, and then it's gonna be 35 from here. So 35 right there, and there we go. Check it, and we're done with that one. We're gonna exit. We're going to go to features, extrude cut, and then we just go to our dimension right here. So we go bring our dimension or our part in the isometric. We're not gonna do blind. We're gonna go through all, so that it'll cut through a slot. Check it. And there we go. Now we made our component right here. Okay, good. Now our next one is gonna be on top. We're gonna do the slot a hole. So I'm gonna go to sketch, smart dimension, go on top, go to top view. There we go. Now from here, we're gonna use this straight slot. So that's what it looks like, the shape. We have 2 shapes on there. One's gonna be a cut and one's gonna be a solid. You can actually see it right here. So this is gonna be going through right away, and this is gonna be a solid base right here. And then we'll do the big size for now. This one will indicate the length from the inside and also the radius. So we have the 20 and 24. So for this one, we're gonna use the, I don't want to say center straight. That would have been a good one because that way you can actually go from this center and go outward. But if we use a straight slot, I don't know. That's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna have a hard time looking for that one. So we're gonna go do the center slot. So we're gonna go center. We're gonna do our length about 10, and then our radius is gonna be about 24. I saw. There we go. So smart dimension, click on this line. It's going to be 20. And then our radius is going to be 24. Actually, it's going to be 24 in diameter, so 24 divided by 2. Radius is 12, I'm thinking. Yeah, because this is 24 diameter from here to here. So that means our radius from this one is going to be 12. So that's true. So yeah, we got it right. Perfect. Now from here, what we're going to do is exit. We're going to extrude the base of that one. And our height is going to be about 22. So click onto it, 22, enter, check it, and there we go. Now we got this component right away. Now we're going to do a sketch, and then we're going to do a sketch again on that hole, which is going to be right here. Go on top view, and then use the same feature again. We're going to use the center straight slot, go for this middle right here, bring it out, and then do the same function again. But that's going to take a long time because we don't know what our thickness is going to be. Or actually, we know our, let's see. Let me see here. It's going to be the same lengths right here from 20 and 16. So I guess we have no choice to use the center slot. So we can go from here. It's going to be the same one. We're going to highlight this one, bring it down, so that way that'll be the same length. Except this time we're going to do our radius up to 16. So we can use a smart dimension, click the radius, and then it's going to be 16 divided by 2. So that's going to be 8 in radius. Yeah, because that would be 16 from the straight right here. Okay, and we're good. Exit sketch, go to features. Now that we're going to do extruded cut. So that's the one we're going to go for. And then we're going to go through all, so that way it'll just go all the way through right away. So click yes. Because again, the dimension doesn't actually show like how far you have to make the slot cut through. So we don't know what's the actual cut through. Yeah, it doesn't actually show it. Next one now, what we're going to do is this circle right here. But now I'm going to show you guys another way how to do it. I'm going to show you guys another feature, so that's going to be a bonus right here. So right now we're going to have a radius from 15 to 15, and then we have the center right here. We have about 30 by 7, and then it's going to be 14 in this entire diameter. So how do we get from the outside from these two? Simple, it's got to be center to the outside, or let's see, I'm trying to look for that one, the offset of it, but I think this right here is going to be about 15 from here to here, and it's going to be on the center of this guy right here, and this one too as well. So our center is going to be at that one, this corner right here, so it's going to be about this tangent right around this area. So I'm going to go to sketch, sketch it out, and we're just going to use the point, that's it. Click it from there, and then we click it to that center right here. Now, I want to do the same thing over here again from these 4 directions, but here's the good news is we have another feature that is a shortcut. So I'm going to show you guys another one. I'm going to exit that one, delete that. That was my fault. So there's going to be another shortcut. Now we're going to learn the linear sketch pattern. The linear sketch pattern works as like a copy and paste. And then you do these you use the dimension again to keep repeating all over again to make the same dimensions, the same, same dimensions and same shape. But this one with the with this sketch pattern, it'll duplicate the same features but in a faster way. So our directions is gonna be our x-axis, which is this line right here. Actually, we don't have to worry about this the x-axis. We're just gonna do the direction on this tab or this blank area. Click onto that one. Our second direction is gonna be this direction right here, and there we go. So now we have 2 directions. Then from here on direction 1, we have 70 millimeters, and direction 2 is going to be 30 millimeters. So let's go input those ones. So direction 1 is going to be 70, enter. And then direction 2, let's go do 2 right here. Whoops, not 12. 2 right there. That's going to be 30. I should have the direction right away to actually see those dotted lines. Yeah, 30 by 70. That's going to be 2, 2. So this one should automatically go over here, and that one should automatically go over there. And there's going to be an existing one right there. So let's go click OK. I think I did it wrong. I'm going to try again. X-axis is going to be this one right here, and the Y-axis is going to go right here. It's going to be this pattern. Oh, okay, there we go. Opposite direction. 70, enter. This one right here, this edge right here is going to be this direction right here. It's already good. And then it's going to be 2 on this side right here. Change the direction. Actually, it's right there. That's going to be 30. There we go. Now we have our directions already set in right away. It should automatically, oh, right here. Entities to pattern will be point 1 right here. So you just go down below, click on the point that we need to create the pattern, and it should automatically select it right away. Click OK, and now you have these 4 points right away that's perfectly even, so from 70 to 30. But once you do this pattern, you cannot edit this out because it's just only one time, that's it. It's going to be a one-time deal. If you do it manually, which is going from point to point with a smart dimension, then yeah, you can actually change your directions and you can change your dimensions right away. Let's go to Sketch. Now I'm going to use the feature, and I'm going to use the wizard hole, or the hole wizard. So we can click onto that one. And this one works as the same thing as the circle one, but this time we can actually use a different approach. So we go to the we can go to the hole. You see that one? It doesn't apply. Reset the custom. We're going to renew the whole thing again, or renew the whole settings. Our radius for the circle is going to be 14, so we have to worry about that. And yeah, it's going to be 14. Enter. There we go. And we're going to do our position, which is the next one. And then click on the surface that we want to try it. And you'll see a circle yellow that's already been highlighted. So we're going to click onto this one. Click this, the points that we created from the pattern. There we go. And after once we're done, click it. Oops. Come on. Well, I'm going to check anyways. It's not going to show me that check mark again. And there we go. So we made our wizard hole. Now we made our part. Now for fillet, let's go add in our fillets. And our millimeters is going to be about 15. So type in 15, enter. And where we're going to fillet is going to be around this edges. So it'll select this one right here, but it'll automatically select the whole thing. And I think we did the wrong measurements. Oops. Okay, 5. 2.5. There we go, 2.5. So it's going to be the entire line, so it'll do a follow me. And we're going to do the same thing down here. This guy. And there we go. Check it. And we're done. Now we've made our part with a fillet onto it. So the fillet will be an additional tutorial, so that way you'll learn how to use a fillet. And that's it. That's all we got. Okay then. Hope everybody else learned these new features right now with the mirror, linear pattern, the wizard hole, and the fillets. Now you guys can actually try this as a practice one, and then go from there. In the future, I will continue on with these parts for now, but I think these videos will be on the YouTube as a tutorial and also as a sketch by sketch one. So I'll explain the details in the next video. That way the next one. So see you everybody else. Peace out and have a great day.